Arthur Brown's military service is a source of immense pride to his great-niece, Jackie MacDonald of the Bundjalung Nation. She says the desire to protect traditional lands was an important motivation to indigenous soldiers.
I think their obligation to country was foremost in their minds.
The Army initially turned down Arthur Brown and his good mate Arthur Williams because they were considered too black, but they eventually got through. Another Arthur, Sinclair, was accepted because his skin was lighter.
They had to prove that there was English ancestry in at least one parent. So, or they would say they were from Maori descent.
Mr Brown and Mr Sinclair were among 18 Indigenous recruits from the one street, then known as Solomon's Row in Murwillumbah. The three mates became famous within their community and were known as the Three Black Arthurs.
Three young men who wanted to join the war and go off and fight for their country.
Arthur Brown and Arthur Sinclair fought at Gallipoli, and Mr Brown died in battle, aged just 18.
Our Arthur, sadly, he was killed on Hill 971.
Arthur Williams and Arthur Sinclair returned injured to the racism they'd encountered before leaving.
The Aboriginal soldiers, particularly grandfather, wasn't allowed to go into the pubs to drink.
And whilst they were equal on the battlefield, they weren't treated as equals when they came home. That's the sad part.
The ban on Aboriginal men serving was lifted in 1917. By then, many had already died on the battlefields. Donna Harper, ABC News, Murwillumbah.